That is nice. Nice. Oh no. Oh no. And the toilet is pink. We've got a pink toilet. Are you looking for a unique hotel experience here in the heart of Tokyo? Well, today I am checking out the brand new Q Rooms, which is a boutique hotel in the heart of Harajuku. Not only are we going to be staying at the hotel, I'm going to be showing you everything at this unique boutique hotel. I'm going to show you some stuff around Harajuku too, where to eat and some fun things to do. So let's head on over to the hotel. Harajuku Station is where you'll start your journey to Q Rooms. It takes about 15 minutes to walk to the boutique inn from the station, but you'll be able to see so much about what makes this section of Tokyo so special. Harajuku is a vibrant hub of youth culture, trendy boutiques, quirky cafes, and plenty of places to eat. My first visit to Harajuku was in 2003 when I was 18 years old, and this was at a time when the area hit its peak with its vibrant kawaii fashion scene filled with para, gyaru, and other subcultures. And yes, I was wearing Jinko jeans and also sporting the colorful bracelets. Fashion and trends change over time, and so has Harajuku. Recently, bigger corporate stores have moved in like IKEA, Uniqlo, amongst others, but you'll still find plenty of trendy, fashionable, independent shops and huge iconic stores like La Forêt, Harajuku that keep the fashion trends alive, along with the more upscale fashion in the neighboring Omotesando area. One of the most famous parts of Harajuku is Takashita Street, which you need to experience at least once. And yes, it is pretty crowded. And then explore the side streets for truly distinctive finds. Don't worry, we'll be exploring those side streets after we check out Q Rooms. Also, I can't mention the Harajuku area without a shout out to the beautiful Meiji Jingu Shrine, which is on the opposite side of Harajuku Station. I just love the mixture in Tokyo where you have tradition meets modern culture. I just love it. Oh, I've seen this. I want to try it. We'll have to come back later and try it. Oh, we're gonna have to give this a try later too. Yes. I want a crepe. As I mentioned before, it takes about 15 minutes or so to walk from Harajuku Station through Takashita Street and then onto the Q Rooms Boutique Inn. It's nestled in a much quieter section of the neighborhood, and you'll see and hear the shift from loud and colorful boutique shops and cafes to small playgrounds and konbinis. You cannot miss the building. It is pretty funky looking. I like that. Age 3. Oh, so they're gonna have some sandwiches in there. And look at these crepes. I definitely want to try these. So they're themed after the 3 different rooms, I'm told, which we're gonna be looking at. So there's a strawberry one, matcha, and chocolate, and you can only get them here. Harajuku Limited. And then they also have another restaurant here, Obake. So we're gonna head inside. Look at this, Q Rooms, Harajuku. And chocolate, like how gorgeous is that? That is so cute. And we have the gates here. These will be closed at night, for security reasons and everything. And there's a map here of the floor. So we're on the first floor here where the restaurants are. We're gonna be trying those, don't you worry. And the second floor, that's like offices and stuff. But then the third floor, that's where all the rooms are. So we're gonna look at the strawberry chocolate, the mint chocolate, and the bitter chocolate. Those are the rooms we're gonna look at. What I like is how quiet it is over here, because like Harajuku, as you saw, is like very hustle and bustle, very busy. And here's just nice and quiet, nice and zen. I love the architecture of the building. I think that's really lovely. And we're gonna head upstairs. So the rooms are on the 3rd floor. Now just keep in mind, there's no elevator. So accessibility wise, yeah, just keep that in mind. There is no elevator. And we're gonna keep going upstairs here. And we have the 3 rooms. There's 3 in here, and we're gonna go inside all of them and check them out. So the first one here is the bitter chocolate room. So We're gonna go inside. Oh my goodness, yes, 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 yes. Here's the entryway. So this is the Genkan area and where you take your shoes off. Took off my shoes and got some lovely slippers. Free to use. You can use that to put stuff of yours. But the first thing you're gonna notice, look at this wallpaper. Q-Pot wallpaper. So if you've been to the Q-Pot Cafe, this is instantly recognizable and I love that. It looks so delicious. And here's the room. But directly to my left is the toilet room. And everything is brown, like a chocolate color. And in here, we got tile work, which is lovely. And look here. So this is meant to look like a chocolate cake. So this is like whipped cream and then 2 different layers of chocolate. Oh, this is like matte finish and this is glossy. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice detail. Might be a little hard to show on video here, but it is not white. No, this is a light brown colored toilet. Now that is detail. So then over here, we have the beds. So we got 2 twin beds here, and on either side are the switches and places to plug in. And here, all the rooms come with a washer, and it's also a dryer. Not very common in Japan, so that's really nice. So if you need to do laundry, and they will provide you with all the washing detergent and stuff, which is really nice. So this room just sleeps up to 2 people. And right across, we have the balcony right here. You can see other buildings right across there. And down here, this is for emergencies. But over here, we have the kitchen area. There's a lot of room, which I really appreciate because, you know, a lot of places you stay in Japan, the places are very small, not a lot of room. There's a lot of room here, which I really appreciate. So we have the kitchen table here. And if you look closely, it is Q-Pot. Again, that detail. And in your room, you're gonna get some little goodies. So we have some drip coffee gold blend. Now this is exclusive to the room, so you can only get it here. And then we have some like creamer and sugar. And then here, this is a special blended tea. Now you can buy this at the Q-Pot Cafe if you like. If you try it and you enjoy it, you can go and pick it up at the cafe. But this is only here. You're not gonna get it anywhere else. But there's a kitchenette, which is nice. Yeah, nice little kitchenette, and you can put stuff in here. There's a kettle, garbage bin, and yes, there's even cutlery and stuff for you to use, which is really nice. And right beside the kitchen, inside this little closet here, we have a microwave and an IH cooker, and also a fridge so you can put stuff in there. And then right beside it here, so this is like the bathroom area. So we got the kitchen sink. We have the sink here, and hello. If you look at this tile work. It's meant to look like chocolate. And then down here we have the amenities that you get with your room. Q rooms, Harajukus. And then you also get shampoo, conditioner, and body soap. Chocolate fragrance. Ooh, I can't wait to try this later. Then right here, we have the shower room and the shower. There you go. There's no bathtub, just a shower. But if we look over here, look at this living room area. This is big. This is pretty big. So we got a couch, and I love the glass cubes for the window for the light to come in. A chair, and there's a lot of room here. So this is somewhere where you can put your luggage for sure. So there's space in this room, which I really appreciate. And of course we got a TV. And this is Q-Pot as well. Ooh, I thought it was gonna be plasticky. No, this is cloth. That is nice. Nice, nice, nice. Now it's time to check out the mint room. Taking off my shoes. So this is the entryway, and right away you see it's very green. I love the green color. Oh, that's so nice. And the layout is different in this one, which you're gonna see. So this is the toilet room. Again, custom tiles. And the toilet is green. It is a green toilet, which is wonderful. And all the rooms are all washlets. So don't you worry, you're getting a nice washlet. It's all on the walls here. And there's English on there too, which is great. We love that. Now, what is different about this room, this one sleeps up to 4. So there's bunk beds in this one. So this is perfect if there are 4 of you. So maybe mom, dad, the kids, 4 friends, 2 couples, you know, and you want to split a room, you can definitely do that. So that is a nice option. I always prefer the top bunk. And what I like about the beds here, especially the ones on this side, they have some nice natural light and there's a spot to put your stuff. And don't worry, there's places to plug in stuff, which I really appreciate. But yeah, so this is the sleeping quarters, if you will. So there's some space here too, down on the ground for suitcases and things like that. I love the archways. I think that's really nice. So this is the shower and the bath area. So we have the amenities that I showed you earlier. So the same ones that you get. And everyone that's staying in the room gets one. And we have the tiles here again, represents mint chocolate. And this is the shower. Little more room in this one compared to the chocolate room. And then over here, this is the main area, so the archway. I love this here, the island. That is really lovely. Oh, look at that. Oh, look. Q-Pot biscuits. Oh, that is really pretty. That's a nice little touch. I do like that. So, kitchen area. And again, the coffee and the tea that I mentioned earlier. Kettle, and all the cutlery and stuff is gonna be down there for you. And then over here, I think, is this where the washer is? Yeah, the washer and dryer. It's an all-in-one. And then the microwave and the fridge and garbage and stuff down there. Look at this, oh, a little cute table. Biscuit, Q-Pot, Japan. That's really cute, I like that. And we have a nice sofa. Again, very spacious. And then this is the balcony, the other side that I showed you from earlier. So you can open it, go out there if you want. There's a lot of natural light, which I appreciate because, you know, sometimes hotel rooms, like different, if you say in like different hotel rooms and stuff, they do not have this many windows. So I love the natural light from all the different angles. We love it. This is probably my favorite. That is really cute. Don't you worry, we have one more room to go. And this one is the strawberry chocolate room. Oh my goodness, let's check it out. Again, we have the Q-Pot. Q-Pot chocolate and it's pink. So this is the entryway, the Genkan as it's called in Japanese. You take your shoes off there and you can use the slippers or just, you know, bare feet if you're fine. This is the room. And as you've noticed, the rooms are all different layouts and different themes accordingly, which is nice. So we're gonna start over here. So the toilet room is in here. And again, we have the whipped cream design, which is very nice. Oh, very pretty. And it's like it's a soft pink. And the toilet is pink. We got a pink toilet. Just get the room just for the pink toilet. And it's a washlet as well. And this is where the beds are. So there's 2 twin beds. And this can sleep up to 3 because the couch over there also turns into a bed if you need. And I forgot to mention in the chocolate room, the couch also turns into a bed so it can fit 3 people. So over here, this is the sink area. So it looks the same like the other rooms. And we have the chocolate here. It's supposed to look like pink chocolate. And we have the amenities, the same amenities I showed you earlier. And when you're putting your toiletries away, you notice there's not a lot of counter space. What you can do is under the sink, there's shelves. So you can put everything in there to keep it nice and tucked away. And the hairdryer is even pink. Come on. That's good. Again, details. It's all in the details. And over here, we have the shower. There's a lot of room here compared to the other two rooms. This has a lot more space for walking in. And don't worry, there's a curtain here you can close for privacy if you need. And there's a little line here to pull across. Put there if you need to dry anything like your towels and stuff. So we have the beds here and the window so you get some nice natural light. And we have the plug-ins there, the 2-prong plug-ins. And underneath here there's also drawers, which is very nice. Air conditioner, oh, feels so good. And we have a closet here that has the washer and dryer. And again, they will provide the laundry detergent for you, so you don't need to worry about buying any for yourself. And here's the living area. So there's the couch, and we have the table. And here is the coffee and the tea that I showed you earlier. Now you notice the wallpaper here is different. Yes. So this is the same kind of wallpaper that they have at the cafe. But at the cafe, it's white. Here, if you look closely, it's pink to match the theme of the room. And look at this. Look at the light fixtures. I love that. I love that so much. A lot of windows. The balcony is right there. I think this is my favorite. And again, more space. So there's a lot of space here if you need to put your luggage and stuff. You can definitely put them here, which is really nice. And yeah, from this vantage point, you can see there's space. There's space. And we have a TV here. And then we also have the kitchen, which is a little tight, but that's okay. So you can do your cooking and stuff here if you need. There's a kettle. Right across from the sink, you have another little closet here. And this is where you're gonna find the hot plate and the microwave and the fridge. I almost forgot the name. And on the other side is where they have all your cutlery and stuff, which is nice. And look, you even get pink plates. That's dedication to the theme. And down here we have the garbage. And remember, in Japan, you do have to sort your garbage. So usually on here it says cans and bottles, plastics and burnable, and bottles. Call them pet bottles here in Japan. I think this is the room that I want. Yeah, 100%. I love the strawberry theme with the pink and everything. I think it's perfect. I love it. But we're not gonna stay in here all night. No. We're gonna go around the neighborhood and see what we can find. One of the restaurants downstairs is this dumpling place, and it's ghost themed. Look at that, look how cute that is. So that's the entrance right there, and it's right here. Yeah. Look at that. Oh, and they have special ones. Crab, refreshing, vegetable. Okay, I see. Now look at the merchandise. Little t-shirt and little bag. It's so cute. Oh my goodness, I love it. Love it. And the inside here, look at that. It's so cozy. Oh. Can't wait to try. Yes. Look how cute the wallpaper is. That is so good. So we saw this outside. On the back, they have even more stuff. So it's a juicy hamburger steamed bun and a loaded vegetable steamed bun. And you got some chicken. Oh, and there's alcohol and some different beers you can get. And here's the merchandise, the pricing of the merchandise that is on the wall right there. So the shirt's $49.50, $29.70 for the bandana, $3,300 for the fan. Tote bag is $46.20. But you can also get some wonton soups too, which is really lovely. Ooh. We're gonna be trying these. So we have the soup dumplings. So there's 4. So the pink one is crab, and then the brown one is like a rich meat, which is pork inside. And then this one is called refreshing, which also has pork in it, but it's a lighter flavor with like salt. And then this one is vegetables. So we're going to be trying those out. And we have the different sauces. We have white vinegar, black vinegar, and then soy sauce. And then of course, if you want to spice it up, we got some chili oil. We're going to do the crab first. Mmm. Mm. Oh no. Oh no. So, oops, I got it all over my white shirt. That is amazing. That is great. That is okay though. It happens. It's a good thing there's a washing machine in the room, so I'm gonna wash this later. Not all is lost. Now this is the rich one. Yum, look at that. Now we're gonna try the refreshing one. And now we're gonna try the vegetable one. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yum. All the vegetables in that. I would say out of the four, I really like the refreshing one. I think that was the best. And also the crab. The crab is actually quite good. The vegetable one was probably my least favorite. And the darker one, the rich one, that was pretty good too. Yeah, but I think I like the refreshing the best. I'm not gonna be trying the whole menu, but there's a lot of other things that I showed you at the beginning there. So make sure you come and try it. But yeah, definitely do the Shouronpou. Just don't make the same mistake I did and wear a white shirt. It is so cute in here though. I really love the whole Obake ghost theming. I think it's really well done. The merchandise, top notch. Top notch. So we're gonna try the crepes. Well, some of them anyway. But look inside here, it's so cute. Konnichiwa. Sugoi kawaii. Zenbu. Hi. Oh, there's a small door. Oh my goodness, there's a little door. There's a little key. Ah, it's so fun. It's so cute. It's like Alice in Wonderland. That's fun. Really cute in here. Okay. So we're gonna get a crepe. That's what we're gonna do. Now, there's some drinks and stuff here you can get as well. Oh, they even have merchandise. So tote bag, 5,000 yen. That's really cool. Oh, and they have a t-shirt. Sizes small, medium, large, and extra large, 5,500 yen. Oh, that's nice. Also, the air conditioning in here is top notch. And they also have the bandana, 3,000 yen. And a folding fan. Look how fun that is. 5,000 yen. Tote bag. 5,000 yen. Oh, that's really nice. They also have other fried sandwiches if you want to get them. Look at that. They have savory ones and sweet ones. Chicken nanban. Oh, that'd be nice. I love chicken nanban. Chicken nanban is chicken with tartar sauce. So they have really quite the selection. This looks and smells delicious. So of course I need to get the strawberries because I love strawberries. And strawberries are very expensive. I love that the strawberries in the shape of a heart. And they have macarons, or a macaron on top of it. That macaron's actually quite tasty. And the whipped cream, it looks like I think it's strawberry because it's not white. The cream is dense but light, if that makes sense. Oh man, this is incredibly flavorful. And, oh, there's strawberries, or not strawberries. There's raspberries on here. But look at the sandwich. So it's deep fried, right? Like, look at that. So it's not just your regular old crepe. So there's crepe here, but then deep fried outside. So I've never actually had Age 3 before because I know it's a famous place. There's another place that's very famous that everyone goes to. Come to this one. It's not going to be as busy, and you'll have a better time, I think. This is really, I like this take on it. So it's like a crepe inside of like a deep fried sandwich, and it's just really delicious. I really love this. They put a lot of thought into this. And what I love, as I mentioned before, the three that they have are kind of themed to the other rooms, like color-wise, which I think is just like one of those little details that's just really cute. Okay, let's try the chocolate one. So here's the chocolate one, and this here just says like good luck with the tests, wishing good fortune on tests and stuff. And we have the chocolate one. It's very chocolate. We're gonna get the banana first. That's a lot of chocolate. Get some of the cream. Oh man, the chocolate is chocolating today. It's incredibly rich. I like the chocolate cream. It's very thick, dense, but light. Just kind of like the strawberry one. Here's the macaron. And then this is the same, there's a crepe on it, and then the deep fried breading on the inside too. This is nice. Out of the two though, I think I would prefer the strawberry. That's kind of more my jam. But if you're a chocolate person, I think you're really gonna enjoy this. It's very chocolate forward. I love the care and intention that was put into this. Okay, I'm gonna give this back to my cameraman because I want to finish the strawberry one. Once we were done eating at Q Rooms, it was time to head into Harajuku because there were some places I wanted to show you. And first up is Kura Sushi. Kura Sushi is a popular conveyor belt sushi chain that is relatively decent. The sushi is far from the best compared to many other spots in Tokyo and throughout Japan, but this spot is the global flagship store and I thought it was worth visiting. The decor is vibrant, quirky, and it makes for some really fun photo ops, I think. There's even an area that you can go to that overlooks the streets of Harajuku, and there's also a dessert bar, which is unique to this location. Who doesn't love a dessert? We made a reservation ahead of time, so I highly recommend doing that because this place gets really busy, but thankfully we lucked out. So our table is 13, which is right here. Nice and private. Ooh. I'm waiting for the sushi to zip by because it was going by pretty quick. Here we go, here we go. That's fast. Just a little bit of soy sauce. You don't put too much. So, my rich cheddar cheese tempura has arrived. And also, this is ridiculous. Why am I doing this? Look at this bacon. This is bacon. Bacon on sushi? Oh, it comes with pepper. Wow. I guess we're gonna put some pepper on this. Why not? It's getting it all over the table. Look at the cheese. Delicious. What I like is there's privacy curtains so I can hide my shame. Deep fried cheese on rice. Nope. It's not bad. Can't really taste the cheese all that much. It's kind of overpowered by the tempura. I don't know how to tackle this. I honestly don't. Look at the rice. This large piece of bacon on the smallest thing of rice known to man. Oh, hot. It's fine. It's just novel more than anything. I probably want to get that again because Japan doesn't really do bacon all that great in my opinion. As someone from Canada, you know, I want bacon. That was not bacon. It was fine. Wouldn't do it again. It's more novel than anything. I just want to try it. They finally let me order my tempura shrimp. You get a nice view of Harajuku. It's That's nice. I like that restaurant, the Guzmani Gomez. The one that is by Tokyo Disney is closed, which makes me sad. So if I want to get my burrito fixed, I gotta go here. There are plenty of pancake places in Harajuku, and my favorite spot is Rainbow Pancake. The first time I came here was, I think, in 2017, so it's been a while. Well, it's not the viral jiggly pancakes you see all over social media. The pancakes are hot, fresh, fluffy, and just downright delicious. Their signature is the macadamia nut pancake, so I highly recommend getting that. Whenever you go to someplace new, especially for me, I always see what is the most popular or what they're most known for, and I get that first, and then whenever I go back, I'll try something else. So that's why I recommend the macadamia nut pancake. This place can get busy and there's not a lot of tables, but if you go there in the late morning, early afternoon on a weekday, you should get in without any issues. We were here on a Monday, just after 11 a.m. and we got in perfectly fine. What I like about Rainbow Pancake is it's a little off from like Takashita Street and stuff, and not as busy. It got a little bit busier as we were there, but you know, I like this side of Harajuku. Not as many people, typically. Still gets busy, but definitely not as much as the other side. Over in the Omotesando area is one of my favorite toy shops in Tokyo. So much that I did a whole video on it a few years back, so make sure you watch that, okay? Well, there are Kiddyland shops throughout Tokyo. This is the biggest, with 4 floors of all the cutest toys you can think of, from Ghibli to Pokemon to Hello Kitty to whatever the hottest trends are right now. There's a lot in here, so you want to take your time and don't expect to walk out without spending any money. This visit, I didn't go in because I knew I was going to spend money, and you know what, my apartment's full enough as it is, but make sure you go in there and do some shopping. A visit to Harajuku and Omotesando isn't complete without going to the Q-Pot Cafe. Here, you'll find a lot of their iconic jewelry in this fun and quirky shop. Yes, jewelry that looks like food that you can buy and wear. The desserts are unique and are inspired by the jewelry that's for sale on the upper floors. Each seating area in the cafe is themed to different desserts. My favorite is the strawberry shortcake spot. It's quirky, it's fun, I think you'll enjoy it. We did a full video on this before, so you can go and check that out later. The cafe food is really fun. In addition to the Q-Pot Cafe that's in Omotesando, there's actually a brand new one that just opened in Hibiya, which is close to Tokyo Station, so make sure you check that one out too. So you see that iconic building there? That's been there for years. There's a Starbucks up there, and actually that's where a lot of the pop-up cafes happen, the Oh My Cafe, like they do a lot of the Disney collaborations and stuff. I've done videos over there before, but I want to show you something really nice in this newer building called the Tokyo Plaza Harujuku. So inside there is a sento on the bottom floor for 550 yen. It's a great place to just sit down and relax. So we're gonna head down there and I'm gonna show you. Kosugiyu no Yu is a wonderful little hidden sento at the bottom of the Tokyo Plaza Harajuku. It's only 550 yen, which is so cheap, especially for being in the middle of the city. And I love that. It is really small, so you just go there to bathe and everything. And there's also a really nice relaxing space that's free for anyone to use. So if you want a quiet place to get out of the hustle and bustle that is Harajuku and Omotesando, this is a great place to go. I highly, highly recommend it. And another great thing about this is it is tattoo friendly, which is not exactly easy to come by. And I love that they have like traditional Japanese soap that you can buy, which is really cute. That's nice. Look at Mount Fuji. Up on the 6th floor, is it 6th floor? Yes, the 6th floor, there is a Vietnamese banh mi place that is delicious. I've had it before, but I'm not having it today, but I just wanted to point it out because it is great. Yeah, make sure you come and check it out. It is delicious, okay? It's in the same building, the Tokyo Plaza, as the onsen, or the sento that I showed you. Harajuku is known for its crepes, and Marion Crepes is one of Japan's longest running crepe shops since 1976. And you'll find their shop right on Takashita Street. There's a wide variety of crepes, from the classics like strawberries and cream to the more savory options like tuna. It's a quick and light snack, and I do enjoy them from time to time, so please take the time to stop and try one of these crepes. You won't be disappointed. That was quick. So I ended up getting the apple and cinnamon. I do love apple and cinnamon, and this is very simple. And sometimes simple is what you want. So you got that and the apple in there. Yum. Trying to get the apple. It is being stubborn. I love cinnamon so much. You can't go wrong with apple and cinnamon, ever. Since 1976, I hope they're good. And they are. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, I admit, I haven't tried the social media sensation that is the cheese 10 yen coin. So when I saw there was a rainbow version at the Kamarokan Jon Harajuku on Takashita Street, I knew I had to give it a try. And like, come on, it's rainbow cheese. You have to try it. Unfortunately, it doesn't live up to any of the hype whatsoever. I'll admit I didn't watch anyone's reviews before trying, so maybe that's on me, but this is my review. And I think you can spend your money elsewhere. There's other places you can get more delicious food. I don't know how to feel about this. Okay. It just tastes like dough and cheese. Ow, hot, ow. It's not great. It just tastes like dough and cheese. That is it. I'm happy I got it, but I would never get it again. Get it for the novelty, not for the flavor. It is definitely not. I think the cheese dog probably would have been better. No, thank you. I'm giving the rest to my cameraman. Once we were done eating and soaking in the sento, it was time to head back to queue rooms because I wanted to show you some of the amenities and stuff in detail. Well, we need to smell these, don't we? Okay, so the first one is the shampoo, which is chocolate. Oh, it smells like a sweet chocolate. I like that. What's this one? So it's chocolate. I'm also told this is a strawberry chocolate. Yeah, you can definitely smell the strawberry and chocolate. And it's subtle. It's not very, like, it's not gonna burn your nostrils or anything. It's quite nice. And the body soap, I'm also told, is like a mint, kind of a mint smell. It smells very clean, very fresh. I think the strawberry chocolate one's my favorite, the conditioner. That is really nice. Yeah, I really like that. Ooh, I'm so glad we get to use these. Yes. The question is, how are the beds? Ugh. A little firm, that's okay, but beds in Japan are usually pretty firm, and I prefer that. I'm a side sleeper, so I prefer a firm bed. This is okay, a little bit of firmer pillow too. I like that. I like firm, so this is not like a big fluffy bed. But beds like this are pretty like common in Japan, so yeah, just know a little bit on the firmer side. For me personally, that is what I prefer. Give this a try. I want to see if it smells like chocolate. Yeah.
I would say out of the three, my favorite is the shampoo. Is that the shampoo? Yeah, the shampoo. I like the chocolate smell. I know my hair smells like settled chocolate. It's not like super chocolatey. It's nice. The strawberry chocolate one's a little subtle, but I think I prefer this. I would buy this. I would use this all the time. And the body soap is nice. I understand why it's not chocolate. I don't think you'd want your whole body smelling like chocolate. I mean, maybe you do. I'm not going to judge. But the mint is nice and subtle. But this is, for me, this is the winner.
One thing to note is for getting into your room, there's no key card or anything. You do the check-in all online. It's going to be done through email, and then you're going to use your phone to unlock the door. So just follow the process that is sent to your email, and that's how you're going to unlock your door. So just make sure you have your phone charged, okay? Make sure you have a power bank. Keep your phone nice and charged so you don't get locked out. Also, there's no auto lock, so when you leave, you have to lock it yourself with your phone. So don't forget to do that, because you want to make sure you lock your door. Yes, Japan is safe overall, but you need to take precautions, okay? So do not forget to lock your door. Again, a huge thank you to Qpot for inviting us out to Q Rooms so we can show you this unique experience right in the heart of Tokyo. And that leads me to the question, who is Q Rooms for? So I think this is the perfect place if you're looking for something trendy, something unique. If you've been to Tokyo before and you want to try something different, I think Q Rooms is right up your alley. Also, I think if you are a fan of the Qpot brand, then this is a no-brainer as well because it definitely fits the aesthetic of the Qpot brand. If you want to appreciate highly themed, detailed accommodations, then of course Q Rooms fits that bill quite perfectly. This is also great if you want to be close to the action, so we're close to Harajuku, Shibuya, all those places, but also come back to something a little quiet, a little more serene, because we are in a neighborhood. It's nice and quiet here. That's why I'm trying to keep my voice down a little bit. It's such a lovely neighborhood. It's nice and quiet, nice and peaceful, and I just love that a 5-minute walk, you can get into the hustle and bustle that is Harajuku. Now let's talk about the pros and cons. One pro, as I already mentioned, the location. You can't beat this. Like really, getting a cute accommodations like this right in the heart of the city, I don't know what else to tell you. The theming is top notch. Again, it's very Qpot. All those little details, if you're familiar with the Qpot brand, you can see it all throughout the rooms, and of course the 2 little restaurants that they have here as well. Of the 3 rooms here at the Boutique Inn, they are spacious, so they're kind of like apartment style accommodations, which is not very common unless you're staying in like an Airbnb or staying in, one of those really fancy hotels. So you kind of get that local kind of apartment feel without having to do an Airbnb, which I think is a pro. And despite this being a boutique inn, you still get the service of a normal hotel because there's staff here that can help you with any needs, unlike an Airbnb where you have to contact the host and things like that. Not the case here. If you need something, there's someone here to help you. So who doesn't love that? Now, of course, not everything is perfect. There are cons as well. As I mentioned before, these rooms do start at about 80,000 yen per night, which is like 700 some US dollars per night. So it is not a budget option whatsoever. So if you're looking for a budget option, this is definitely not it. However, in the one room where we saw the bunk beds, right? If you are maybe doing a trip with, friends or something, you could split a couple of nights, and that would be about 20,000 yen per person per night, which is actually not too bad if you want to factor it in that way. This is a luxury boutique, so of course it is priced accordingly, and since there's only 3 rooms, I guess the 80,000 yen price tag does make sense. Also, they're pretty big. The rooms are pretty big compared to other hotels. I would say this is kind of a con. This one took me a little bit to kind of figure out, but this is very niche appeal, right? So you definitely need to be a fan of the Qpot brand to really appreciate all the finer details and stuff like that. So if you're not a fan of the Qpot brand for whatever reason, or not familiar with them, or it's just not your thing, that's totally fine. You would probably be looking elsewhere for around the same price point to get a different experience. And that's totally okay too. Q Rooms is in a nice quiet neighborhood, and I would say one of the cons is it's a little far from the station, so you're gonna have to walk here. It's about a 15-minute walk, so it's not super close. So you kind of have to keep that in mind. So if you're carrying a lot of luggage and stuff like that, it might be a little bit of a challenge to come all the way over here. You could take a taxi, of course, that's going to cost you more money. But I would say that is one of the cons, is it's a little far from the station. But once you get over here though, nice and quiet, very quiet. Is Q Room something that you're considering when you're coming to Tokyo? Please let me know in the comments. I want to know. And which room would you want to stay in? The strawberry one, the chocolate one, or the mint one? Please tell me. I really want to know. Again, a huge thank you to Qpot for inviting us out to their new Q Rooms boutique inn here in Harajuku to show you everything that they have to offer. And I'm going to get out of this heat because it's very hot. I'll have another video up here for you explorers. I'll see you in the next one.